I love you, Maya. Y'all, come on in here. Good morning. So I'm literally getting up right now. And I do want to say this because um anyway, let me get this because I just got up and I said let me get on here before I even start my damn day. So I can get this out of my way. So actually there's some new teas that we are doing. And we did come by here 2 or 3 days ago, and I did mention something about uh, the old Cash App is not working. But okay, let's talk about it. Okay, there was no haters. Come on in here. Hello. What had happened was Cash App does not allow donations. Okay, and this kind of reminds me of the what do you call it? My Google Wallet. Okay, Google Wallet did the same bullshit, girl. Okay, so they do not allow donations. So what I think I'm going to do is, as you can see below, the Cash App has been updated to Milk 555 Honey. Okay, my Venmo is actually active, same username. And of course, my PayPal is available. Now, if you have never sent me money, okay, I need you to send me an email before any money is sent over because this has happened before. People have actually sent over money because they see email here and they'll just send money over through PayPal or whatever. There's instructions on um, sending over money. I told y'all in the past, I had issues. You have some broke ass people, and there's no shade. Okay, you have one or two broke ass people, maybe three, and I know them by name because maybe we took screenshots of their picture. Okay, I got their email saved. Okay, as well as any motherfucking usernames associated to them. So there's people that would pay for services. Three of them in particular, like I said, there's three. I know all three of them, so don't be like, yeah, I was one of those ones. No, you were not. Okay. Three people paid for services and literally said like their debit card got stolen or they alleged that somebody hacked their bank account. So basically they sent me an email because of course PayPal took back the money and they were like, yeah, my bank must have did that because someone stole my car, blah, blah, blah. But don't worry, you'll get your money. Now, like I said before, one of the persons did work it out. They did send the money back. Amen. Of course, we've not done work ever since then because I knew they were on some shady ass bummy shit. Okay. We've not done any work again since then because of that predicament, that whole situation, that whole situation. And I really do feel like, and we talked about this before because I got all my emails, all my proof, okay, that they were not happy that they did not get their answers the way they wanted their answers. Work was done, okay. Let me just go into the story very lightly because, like I said, people are always, trying to make up shit, especially motherfucking haters. So, no, the Cash App was not uh, temporarily closed. okay, because of something that I did. Okay, they just do not allow donations. And one of my persons in particular, when they send over my gifts, they'll put donations in the tab. And so there's no more of that. Okay, when you're sending over payments, okay, money is going to be sent over through Cash App. And in the notes, the only thing that it could say is like gift or like whatever, what it's for. Okay. Anything about classes, casework, or any of that, that will not be sent in that Cash App note. Like I said, send me an email. We'll discuss exactly how you're going to send it, because your proof is going to be in the email. Okay. The proof is going to be in the motherfucking email. 2838 mystic8 at gmail.com is the Cash App email. So when you send over that Cash App and there's a screenshot, that's your proof that you sent over that money for whatever reason. And then the email, you're going to put why you sent that money over. On PayPal, the similar thing. It's going to be sent as friend or family, because I'm not paying no fees for any money that's sent over to me. Okay, no shade. And the same thing that I'm going to get a screenshot of payment sent over, and that is going to be your proof that payment was sent over. A lot of people want to put in the notes what they're sending the money over for, so that way they can have on their file, just in case something go down, why the money was sent. As I said, the email is going to be your receipt. That's why I always said take a screenshot of what you sent over, so we can kind of have that documented. Now, this individual, like I said, I'm going to the store very lightly, y'all, because I'm just getting up and I got to listen. Okay, I got to get going. You hear my voice, girl? Hello? It's coming back a little bit, girl. The voice was completely gone yesterday, girl. We did a lot on the motherfucking summer solstice. We did a lot motherfucking on yesterday. I always wonder why people say on yesterday. Why they just can't say today? Or why they just can't say yesterday? Why they got to say in or on yesterday? Why you just can't say we did a lot yesterday? Or today, I'm going to take care of business. Why it got to be on today? I'm going to go take care of business. On yesterday. Like, girl, y'all be doing too much. Hold on, let me drink my Waikiki. My Waikiki. My Waikiki water. Hold on. So, this individual reached out to me, and they alleged to me that they were a sugar baby. And they alleged to me that their sugar baby identity was they'll get taken care of, blah, 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 blah. While this individual was a sugar baby, allegedly, they were also trying to seek out love from another person. Now, of course, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, this is a disaster, because when you are a sugar baby, you're being spoiled and the man is sexually into you, okay? This individual does not want to see that you're interested in other men. So I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's going to be some issues right there down the line. So this person was sending money over allegedly in the sugar daddy's name. And that should already been something where I should have said, yeah, I need you to make your own PayPal. Because you can make your own PayPal, you can send yourself that money, and then you can send over that money. And if that doesn't work, you go right there to westernunion.com, moneygram.com, send over that payment, and there you go. I give you my name, I go pick up that money. Either way, the work was being done, okay? They actually was like, I'm trying to get back this bummy ass jailbird, okay, that I thought was so hot. And I wanted this jailbird. I wanted this dusty, musty, dusty ass. Okay. So I was like, you know, that's not my business. You know, mama might be a dusty too. So either way, I went ahead and I did this work. Okay. Through this, like I said, she was a sugar baby allegedly with the sugar daddy. So I went ahead and did the work. And either way, girl, this went on for like 6 or 7 months, right? No problem. After the work started to manifest, because I sent them an email. Like I said, I keep all my emails too, honey. They are never deleted. Just so you know, if you've ever sent me an email, you've ever sent me anything, good or bad, I've saved that email. Because, baby, just in case you're one of those bitches that wanted to send an email and try something fucked up, I have my file, okay? As I said before, even going into the haters, I got my motherfucking file. Making fake emails, thinking that, oh yeah, this bitch ain't gonna notice me. Baby girl, your IP address is attached to your email. Hello? Your IP address is attached to your email. And if you get really, really good into the investigation, okay, they can also find your MAC address. And they can find what device, what source that email was sent from, especially with Gmail. That's why I like Gmail, AOL, and Hotmail. It's easy to trace whoever sent you messages. Okay, I'll get up off that though. So anyway, and being a sex worker, you need that information for protection. Okay, come on in here. Me being a sex working spiritualist that I am, I need all the tools I can to make sure that when a motherfucker do something, baby, I got your ass by the balls. Hello? Anyway, so we do this work, and I sent over an email and I told her that something wasn't right. Right? I said something is not right because the candles and stuff that I'm getting, that was the first time they're burning down too fast, right? And this doesn't mean this love is coming quickly. There's something going on. Something is not right. So then she confronted was like, yeah, I don't know what it could be, right? Because when something ain't right, I identify the problem and I send back a message and say, hey, something is not right, blah, 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 blah. So she responded was like, I don't know what that can be. Da, 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 da. I'm just like, okay. Y'all, time went on. The work was completed. Of course, I reached out and said, you have any questions about anything? No, blah, 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 blah. I would like to get a reading. So she got a reading. She got the reading. Everything was clear. Everything was answered. Oh, this makes a lot of sense. Okay, amazing. Well, like I said, we finished the work. This is about 8 months later between us starting the work, us finishing the work and getting the reading. All of a sudden, I get a notification from PayPal and said I had an open case. I said, an open case? What type of open case I got? Because, baby, when money is accepted through PayPal, I know the tea, right? I know how to go about it to where that you try some, baby, I got you. Okay, and it never fails. Honey, when I tell you that this email said something about money was sent and services was not provided or something like that, it's something like that. The note said, I'm gonna look into it and see because I still got it. Sure enough, I sent an email being very cordial. And I said, hi. Unfortunate payment that you sent over a few months back for your casework. Okay. Because not the reading. The reading was not refunded. The reading was not opened up on. It was the casework. Okay. The casework money got disputed. And I said, can you elaborate on what's going on? Because before I respond back to PayPal, right? Like I want to hear your response before I respond to PayPal because I don't want to get you caught up. I don't want to get your account fucked up, right? So please respond back to him and let me know what happened before I respond back. So of course the response back was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. My bank card got locked and blah, 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 blah. All this little bullshit storylines and oh yeah, la 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 la. Don't worry, I'm gonna give that money back over to you, which like I said, she did. I can't say that she did do that. She was a woman of her word and did do that. It took 2 months to do that, but still she did do it. But let me tell y'all something. After the final payment was sent over, y'all, mind you, 7, 8 months, that's when she disputed the casework. And then she responded back and said she's going to send over the money, blah, 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 blah. And then 30 days after that, this is all a 9-month period, okay? And a lot of times we don't know that there's things that are going on subconsciously and spiritually. We're just seeing it from the conscious mind. So I should have known right there, dealing with the number 9, that that's a very, it could be a good number, it could be a bad number. Okay, it could be a sign of death, something coming to an end, something fucked up, something shady is going on. And like I said, on the 9th month, that's when she already paid the money back. On the 9th month is when I got the email stating, oh, I just want to say, I found out that the person we were doing work on is no longer living. He's been dead for 3 years. And blah, 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 and going down the list. And of course, while she's going down this list in this email, I'm like, well, duh. That's why I ask the questions that I ask. And that's something that I tell y'all too. I like corresponding through the email versus the phone because I need proof, right? When it comes down to any type of money being sent over, especially for spiritual purposes, this could go under counts of fraud. This could go under counts of not embezzlement, but laundering, right? Because people will send over money and it would say, yeah, wire fraud. I told y'all the story. Wire fraud. Also, so people can go into saying shit like that and line say they did not get services and also the good shit because they did not like the way casework came out. And that's another reason why I tell y'all I send over emails, I send over pictures of work. In the pictures of the work, your picture is clearly in the work. Your name is clearly in the work. Your birthday is clearly in the work. Okay, we identify every concern that you have. Okay, so that's how like corresponding through the email versus on the phone because on the phone there's no proof. Okay, you call my phone, there's no proof that we had a discussion about anything unless the call is recorded. And unfortunately, I'm not going to do that. I don't have time to be sitting here recording shit, saving the shit. I have too many clients, so that'd just be too much for me. But it's important to, like I said, have a log because, of course, once again, you get into it and say, yeah, I didn't get the services that I paid for, and you sent over enough money. Now, once again, you could try to get me as your word against mine if there's no proof that, yeah, the bitch lied and said that she was going to be changing my life. I sent over a total of $30,000, but she never changed my life. Bitch, you know that's a crime. So me not thinking, okay, well, I did the work. Well, where's your proof at? Well, I don't have the pictures of the proof. I don't have the email to show that the work was done. I don't have any receipts that the work was done. Guess what, girl? Now I'm indicted. Now I'm motherfucking going to prison because some bummy ass bitch got motherfucking work done and couldn't fucking afford the work. Okay, so bitch, I like I said, I cover my motherfucking ass, girl. You ain't get me together. Okay, you ain't get me fucking together, girl. So either way, y'all, I respond back and I'm telling her, well, that makes sense why this happened and that happened. And remember, I asked you, blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, I thought when you asked that question that you were talking about the current man that I'm seeing. And I'm thinking to myself, like, well, what's the current man that you're seeing? Because you're a sugar baby. A sugar baby is not a man that you're seeing, it's a man that you're using. Okay, girl. I know. Been there, girl. I know. So it's not a man you're with, it's a man you're using. And we never brought up that man. You never asked questions about that man. So you were trying to confuse, you were trying to play the role. And the whole time, if you check our email, I've been very direct and I've been very open about what was going on. So that explained A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then she went on a couple of months after that and was like, oh, also the reading that we got done, remember you said that this mean that and that mean this and this mean that. And of course, it's because they did their research on what these cards mean. And I always tell y'all, cartomancy with playing cards is very different. And there's different type of cards too, right? You have regular playing cards, you have Leonard cards, you have old Brillo cards. Like there's so many type of old playing cards, right? They're very different from tarot. And although playing cards can be identified with a tarot card, right? Like this card would be this card in the tarot. It only goes into identifying energy as persons. It is not going to the numbers. It is not going to any of that, either going into the seasons and stuff. That is the whole suit, right? Clubs, fire, etc., etc. So going into that, these cards does not mean the same thing. When I told you, and I will continue to say this, no two tarot readers read the same way. Just like no two sets of playing cards read the same way. There's a million and one, and I'm going to continue to say this. The only reason why tarot cards and other things like dice, pendulums, or anything is tools to divinate with is because they leave room for possibility and probability. Nothing is direct. Nothing is, oh, this is for sure what it is. This is for sure. Nothing is that way because life changes. And also you have the ability to change energy. Right now, someone give you a reading and they say, hey, for sure, when this card come up, this only means that money is on the way. For sure, when this card come up, this card for sure only means that it's coming quickly. For sure, this card only means that it's coming in 3 weeks to be exact. And you've done everything good in the past, let's say a year, right? Maybe this is your blessing coming in. All of a sudden, you decide today, because you can't wait 3 weeks, that your ass is gonna go steal from fucking Walmart or Target and get locked up, right? Let's talk about it. And get locked up. You think that in 3 weeks that money's still gonna come? There's a possibility it will still come. The probability is pretty high that it's going to still come, but you might be behind bars and you won't be able to enjoy that money. And checks and stuff, you have so long to cash a check. Some checks are 90 days, some checks are 160 days. And trust me, I've been stupid enough to not even fucking know that. Okay. I received checks from clients, I received checks from things I've done. Girl, I thought, okay, well, I could save that check when a rainy day come. And girl, we're talking about money, money, money. And girl, I get ready to go cash that check. And they say, unfortunately, you had until last September to cash that check. And I was fucking mad, bitch. Like, are you serious? Yeah, you need to reach out to the person and see if they can re-give it to you. No, can you call them? Okay, baby, because they're not going to reissue that check out, bitch. You know they're not. Anyway, so girl, your probability and your possibility is going to change because of that. So this is why I said all these cards have a million one ways to read it. And we can go into the storyline if you need me to. Okay, because I told y'all I do not read tarot, but I definitely know what those cards represent. Okay, and going into a lot, and I just don't feel like tarot accurately read people. I'm just going to give you my honest opinion. I don't really care for tarot because I don't feel like tarot can accurately describe people. And of course, people can make up stuff and give their own spin to stuff and say, well, this card represents, a Gemini woman and blah, 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 blah. But the person be like, well, can you tell me what she looked like? Well, on the card, the lady is a blonde hair, blue-eyed lady, so she must be white. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not how that works, baby. Going into the playing cards, and this could just be me hallucinating. I don't know. I don't do drugs. I'm mentally saying all that good stuff. I still have my vision, 20/20 vision. I have myopia. Okay, but I still have 20/20 vision, girl. We can get that letter from the doctor. Okay, I can still motherfucking see. Okay, just have astigmatism. But either way, honey, when I look at these cards, I can get a feel of what this person is given. Like, is this a heavy set person? If this is a person wearing glasses, are they blonde? Are they blue eyed? I can get a feel of what that is. Even going into just a whole bunch of stuff, names and stuff, like, okay, what letter do you think is in this name? Okay, I can clearly see the name. Or sometimes it's like, okay, well, I know for sure they have a very odd name. And I'm saying like Dionysius or Ditromesius. And it may not be a real name. So I don't know if this is like a mix of names. And then, of course, they confirm Dion. And then the last one would be like something else. And it's like, okay, so maybe my mind is just put. Anyway, so girl, with all these cards, there are possibilities, right? A million and one ways of what this card could represent and who it could be representing. A lot of times people get cards and it tells them over and over again their own energy, right? They will get a card pulled or cards pulled, and they're like, "What? Who is this fire energy here?" And they're like, "I don't know, a fire woman, blah 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 blah." But in fact, it's actually their energy that keeps coming forward. Their energy is saying that they're putting themselves in every situation, blah 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 blah. And going into someone who can read people, you got to be able to identify that. Once again, going into a whole bunch of stuff, right? A lot of people assume that readers who don't have to use cards to read people, like clairvoyance and stuff, clairaudience and clairsentience and clairvoyance and claircognience and all this other clairs, there's a lot of them, honey. We could do a video on that. That they're more accurate because they don't have to use tools to read people. But the truth is that they're still using tools. And a lot of them are using tools of their own senses, right? So people like me, we use our own senses and we also use tools. So the tools is showing us how, right? What is going on, how it's going on. Maybe the old-fashioned way, a good example is construction workers. Back in the day, they didn't have tools to show you how to level woods and the foundations, et cetera, et cetera. So our ancestors knew how to look at the trim of a door and say, ooh, that's a little odd. Or they had other ways of measuring that. Nowadays they have advanced tools, and it doesn't take away the fact that the construction worker, the carpenter, is not uh a good carpenter, or he's not a real construction worker because he's using the more advanced tools. He still have the old knowledge, but it makes it easier and it helps the operation run smoother using a current the new levels, right, with the bubbles and shit. Y'all know what I'm saying. So the same thing with reading, it makes it a little easier and smoother when it comes to the cards, because the cards help to tell that story. When it comes to just reading energy, oh my God, y'all, and I told y'all this, many meter readers, I've got readings from about three of them my whole life. And sometimes they're direct, sometimes they're not. And that's something that a lot of them could work on, right? But that takes a lot, right? If you don't have free time, to sit there and practice, 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 or even have multiple people you can read back to back to practice that muscle, you're still not going to get it right. Right? So the probability and the possibility does not change because the reader does not use tarot cards, or the reader's claiming they don't have to use a spirit box to talk to spirit, because now the person who's reading have a more chance of their own energy coming in, to where they're thinking about mom, pop, sis, brother, or they're thinking about their old school red car that they had, and now when they're giving a reading, they're saying, oh yeah, I see a red car. Yeah, you see a red car, baby, because you used to have a red car. So now your own energy is coming up into this reading. Okay. So even going into that, right? Once again, I've had readings from people who don't use cards, and they've been, in the reading, okay, we'll say like five or six things made sense out of like the 20 things they stated. And then, of course, I know off the bat what they're trying to say. So I kind of help them out. Like, okay, well, it's not a silver car, but it is a red car with silver trim. So maybe you're seeing the silver fenders and stuff. And then they'll say, oh, I'm seeing something with the front end of the car being damaged, like the fender, something is damaged. And then coming to find out the fender's not damaged, but the engine is damaged. Either way, they were not accurate with the reading, but there was still something going on with this car that had silver trim. There was still something going on at the front of that car. So I'm going to still give that to them, because this is energy that I did not bring up. I did not say, hey, I need you to give a reading about a green car with a red car with a silver fender. I need you to also tell me if there's any car issue with the car, and is it in the front end or back end. So I didn't feed them the information. So like I said, I'm going to give them that still. That's like, okay, what are the odds that they figured out this car has silver in it though? And what are the odds that they guessed, okay, if they did guess, that there was something going on in the front end of the car and there something was going on, right? So all this play into. So, like I said, it makes possibility and probability. So, getting a reading from someone like me, and we're using cards to give that reading, and then to figure out that there's 100 million ways to read this card, and be like, well, I got a reading from another card player, and you probably saw the five of spades because that means death was coming. And it was coming in 5 months. And I found out that they died 5 years ago. Honey, 5 months and 5 years are not the same thing. And I'm even want to tell you this too. When it comes to the months and years, the cards does not read the same. Okay, so five of spades deal with the number five. We're going into days, okay, and sometimes even hours. Okay, so a good example is hours turn into days, right? It's something simple when you're trying to read cards. Hours turn into days, so they can have significance with each other. Days turn into weeks, right? Or, yeah, days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. So week and months are connected. Although months turn into years, years are totally separate from months. Okay. So if someone is telling you the number five is here and it's showing 5 months to 5 years, they're not accurately reading you, because weeks and months are connected and days and hours are connected. When it comes into the years and stuff, I always tell people there's no such thing as an accurate reading when it comes to being precise. If I see something coming through in 2 years in April, yeah, that's a wild guess, and it's probably them assuming that something that's coming through based on their own experiences. But the furthest out I feel like an honest reader could give is 1 year. Okay, 1 year. Okay, they even said 6 months. Okay, they said 6 months is a good enough time to get a good reading too. When people start getting into 5 years, what do you see for me going on in 5 years? Yeah, now people are stretching. because you could do a lot within 5 years to fuck up your reading, and then you're gonna come back and say, "Well, you said in 5 years I was gonna get married, and it ain't happening." But you're a self sabotaging individual. So yeah, yeah, honey, it's not gonna happen. Okay. Anyway, that's it, y'all. The new Cash App is Milk555 Honey. Venmo, Milk555 Honey. Of course, PayPal still available. Of course, like I said, send over an email to let me know before you send over any finances, baby. Okay. And of course, there's going to be instructions given. Of course, if you're like, I don't have PayPal, I don't have email, I don't got Cash App, we also have Zelle. Ask me for that information. We also have MoneyGram. We also have, what is the other one? MoneyGram and the other one, girl. What's the other one? MoneyGram and Western Union. Okay, hello, girl. I told y'all, girl, I'm an international girl. Okay, I have people over there. Shout out to my people out there in what is that place called? Nairobi. Let me see. Where's Nairobi at, girl? Let me see what that's at. Let me see what I'm at, girl. I need to see it. Kenya. Shout out to Kenya, girl. Yes, girl. I had a good old client out there in Kenya, girl. Nairobi, not okay, Nairobi, not Nairobi. Nairobi, girl. Shout out to my Kenyan people out there, girl. One of my clients managed a very popular Kenyan group, sexy girl too, girl. They were hot. He's like, you want to meet them? No, no, baby, because I'm gonna have to fuck them. I'm gonna have to fuck one of them, honey. Hello. No, I don't want to meet them. Okay. Hello. No, ma'am. Okay. But anyway, girl, my people send me money over there from Thailand. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Thailand. We had Abu Dhabi. We had our Belgian people, Budapest, girl. Girl, listen. Western Union has been good to me for these years, girl. Hello. Western Union have been good to me for these years. And we're thankful for Western Union, honey. Come on here, Western Union. Thank you. MoneyGram, you're a little too shady though. Okay. I mean, one time somebody sent me $300 and I couldn't retrieve it. And the people say, yeah, my MoneyGram is down. Girl, I went around to every fucking town to get that money. I had to drive my motherfucking ass to Elk Grove, California at fucking 10 o'clock at night to go get some motherfucking money because everybody's MoneyGram was shut down in Stockton, Modesto, Manteca, Livermore, Dublin, girl, fucking Lodi, Galt. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with y'all? Tracy? Girl, they all was down. Girl, yeah, our MoneyGram is not acting right now. Okay, so I want me to do a MoneyGram. But either way, y'all, I hope y'all have a great Friday. Okay. It's a very good day today. I hope you have a great Friday. Beautiful, beautiful. To come on in there, Jay. Yes, I'm Dee Dee. Yes, honey. People, you don't want to piss off spiritualists, cook, and hairdresser. I know that's right, I'm Dee Dee. I know that's right. I know that's right, honey. Let me tell you a quick story about that too, I'm Dee Dee. That's why I just said, like, I mind my business, right? Like, when it comes down to somebody doing services for me. At this point, I don't even want the food. At this point, I don't even want your help if I'm not satisfied with my service. I'm not about to sit here and fight with you and say the food ain't cooked all the way. I'm just going to say, honey, can I get my money back? Oh, he can fix it. No, thank you. Because he might drop the food. Oh, we don't do that. I don't trust that, girl. I saw that TV show back in the day, girl. No, thank you. I'll just go in and go somewhere else. Thank you so much. Either way, same thing with spiritualists, right? I think we're very territorial when it comes to the work that we do, right? I would think that while I'm doing work for clients, if I am seeing that they are going to get work from other spiritualists, and a lot of people are okay with this, excuse me, I'm getting like hiccups and shit. Um, Other people, I think spiritualists that are not trained, and I think spiritualists that are like immoral, right? That don't have no truth to them. I feel like they don't give a fuck. I feel like if you came to them and you told them that you've had, 30 readings done in the past 30 days, they'll still read you. I feel like if you told them that you've had casework done for the past 6 months by 10 different spiritualists, I think they'll still accept you as a client because they don't know about energy. They don't know how you will get fucked up. I don't care how strong your Gede is. I don't care how strong of a witch you think you are. You just don't fuck with other people's work like that, right? Because those spirits will get your ass together. Okay. So going into that, even going into, people thinking that they're going to get work done and they're going to get work done for free. Right. Unless that was the agreement, right? We agreed upon the work is going to be for free. Because everything comes as a price. Everything comes as a sacrifice. Baby, I'm gonna expect my coin. Okay. So either way, I remember, right, that someone got work done, and this happened several times, but one of them stand out to me in particular. I did feel like this person was mentally ill a little bit, but just, their position at their job, I'm like, well, maybe they're not, right? And then, of course, I'm asking Spirit, are they mentally ill? Spirit's like, no, they're mentally sane. They're just traumatized. So I'm like, I'm going to help. And of course, this is a fellow LGBT person too. And that's what I would say too. Like, I don't really care for the fact that we're both black or we're both Hispanic or we're both lesbians or trans or gay identified. Like, I don't really care for that. If we're not familiar with vibration and frequency, we're not compatible, right? So I'm not gonna insert myself in a situation because it's gay or gay friendly. I'm not gonna insert myself in a situation because it's LGBT friendly or LGBT situation because even you could be my enemy, right? They say our worst type is our own people, and I believe in that. So I'm not going to sit here and know from my past experiences that you could do workings against me. You could be talking shit about me to people who don't like me, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, so this person got the work done, and I immediately knew that I knew everything was going to be okay. So they got the work done, and they wanted to do some heavy work. Now, this is where they fucked themselves up at. I'm just going to say this. This is why they fucked themselves up at because I always mention energy like Kali Ma, energy like Santa Muerte. Of course, somebody gonna say it's not Santa Muerte, it's Santísima. Okay, girl, listen. My people know who the fuck I'm talking about. I know who the fuck I'm talking about, bitch. Maybe you should be on this channel if you gotta correct me on who it is and what it is. I know who the hell it is, okay? Hello? Oh yeah. Can we talk about it? Okay. Anyway, so she wanted to go with the heavy energy because she was really getting bullied and attacked. And of course, this person being a woman, and most of the people that were attacking her was a man. And it wasn't just me being a feminist and saying, oh my God, this poor woman is being attacked. Because I always say there's two sides to every story. But I really knew that this person was minding their business, going to work, getting their work done, and going home. And that these men saw them as a threat because they were a lesbian. So that right there already pissed me the fuck off because it's like, yeah, if you're really a man and you're comfortable with being a man, you're not intimidated by a woman who acts like a man, talks like a man, or do what you think is the male role. Same thing with women. You're not offended or you're not intimidated by a man who acts like a woman, talk like a woman, walk like a woman, and or takes on that woman role if you are actually secured in your role. Okay, well, if you have to inflict onto them, oh, this is disgusting and it's not your business what they're doing, then of course, once again, you just need to get yourself together. You need to figure out what it is that you got going on. You need to step it up and become more of a woman, okay, or more of a man. Depends on your story. So either way, okay, either way, she's getting harassed and bullied and threatened and stalked. And of course, it's making her go crazy because nobody could stop her. And if she called the police are gonna think she crazy. And where she was at, they were not really LGBT friendly anyway. So she's like, I'd rather get Spirit involved. So of course, I told her the pros and cons of getting Spirit involved. As I always do when we're doing casework, right? What are the pros and cons to this? What is the probability of this work manifesting within 3 months from this work alone, right? Sometimes work needs to be done multiple times until you see your results. But I will know based on my personal experiences, previous experiences, how quickly this should manifest, right? So yeah, this should be definitely coming around in 90 days. I need you to stay on top of it on your end, whatever. When I tell you that this individual, the work was coming through. I got messages to prove it, emails to prove it, text messages to prove it. The work is coming through. I don't know what happened, but people are not showing up to work. At that point, I told them, mind your business, let Spirit come in and do the work. Now, I actually incorporated Ganesha and Kali Ma because, or excuse me, Ganesha and Santísima because, of course, Kali Ma, Santísima, Oya, a lot of these other spirits that are very heavy, they need energy to tame them, to keep them down, because they will go crazy. They'll start fucking up everything. They'll start going crazy and getting your money together, getting your health together. You're like, oh my God, somebody's putting a curse on me. No, that's that Kali Ma energy. Okay. So either way, Ganesha was involved. And of course, I'm seeing this energy coming through, y'all. Like, I even have videos and pictures of this work where the flame was like so high, right? That it was like, I thought I was going to get the damn ceiling together because it was so high. And I want to say it was done on the top of my dresser, which was probably 6 feet from the ceiling. So I thought I was gonna like really get up there and get the cemetery. I was like, bitch, let me step and watch this shit as these candles burn down. So either way, she's emailing me and telling me, yeah, this person didn't show up for work. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, Spirit is stepping in, doing anything. Don't worry about it. Stay focused. No, it's going to manifest. Just you do your thing. Don't be nosy. Don't be saying, well, I need to see what Spirit is doing. Let me call around. Let me call my job and say, why is Eric not here? Why is Brian not here? Why is Tommy not here? That's not your business, okay? Because now if something really went down, okay, sis, you might be going to jail. Because they're going to say, well, she called and asked about Eric, and we found out that Eric was on the side of the road in an embankment somewhere. Did she run him off the side of the road? You just might get brought in for questioning, sis. I'm just saying. So I'm telling her, Spirit is working. Don't worry about it. Keep doing your thing. And then more stuff started unfolding, y'all. Like, so I got all the receipts for this. More stuff started unfolding. By the time the third month came, this when the energy was really, really strong. And I think I did a live and I mentioned something about something, right? And I always say this to a lot of people be feeling like when I do my videos, oh, this video's about me. Oh, she's coming for me. Oh, she's reading me down. I always tell y'all, if y'all feel that way, ask and I will tell you, okay? If I am talking about you, I would gladly tell you that I am. If I'm not talking about you, I would gladly say that I'm not, because I'm not afraid of nobody on the internet or in person. Not a man, not a woman, not a police officer, not a judge. I'm not afraid of nobody. An attorney, a voodoo priestess. I don't give a fuck if you said that Satan is your sister, okay? I'm not afraid of you. So I'm going to tell you, yes, it is about you. Anywho, so she's like sending me emails and going crazy. And I'm just so upset right now because in that video, I feel like you were talking about me and that's just unacceptable. And I'm just like, hon, very, realistically, well, you're not a psychic or a reader. So in the video, did I say your name? In the video, did I describe your situation to a T? And if you really want to talk about it, the person that I actually am talking about is willing to go on video to verify that it was their story. So it had nothing to do with you. And I can't remember exactly what story I was telling on YouTube. But around that time, a lot of people are coming through and saying, are you talking about my situation? No, I'm not. Okay. No shade. We're doing your work, but yeah, girl. No, I'm not talking about you, girl. No. If you need to know who I'm talking about, they're willing, because I ask people before I bring up the story, is it okay if I talk about your story? Because I do want to bring up an example. That's how I would always say too, I didn't ask about this story, so I'm not going to go into detail. I would always say that because I would ask, can I talk about it? So that way you're not out there saying, oh, this bitch put my business out there, because I don't do that. Okay, I don't talk about your story unless you give me permission. Okay. So the Spirit fell on her. The Holy Spirit fell on her. The Holy Spirit and the Holy Trinity, the Mother, the Father, the Son, and Santísima Muerte, felt on her motherfucking ass because she was like, whoa, you're coming for me. Like, this energy was like fire, heavy ass energy. Like, you were talking about me and I don't appreciate this and this is unethical and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what the fuck? So y'all, and matter of fact, I think the story I was talking about a woman trying to get with their lover. That's what it was. I was talking about a woman that was trying to get with their lover, and they were trying to get back with their ex too. That was a whole separate work that we did though. But I never talked about it because we didn't even start on that work yet. So either way, so much shit was going on to where they started like to try to retaliate against me. And I just said, hon, I'll stop doing the work. I advise you to keep doing the work on your end because this energy is heavy. And if you stop doing your work or you piss off Santísima Muerte, bitch, you're going to get got. Right? I said that. I even came out live and I talked about this. And I think it was on my Mistress Tantra Lingam channel. And I said, when you're doing work with Spirit, you need to make sure that work is finished, right? Do the work and then make sure the work is finished. Like close that door because they will wreak havoc on you the longer they're in your life and just sitting around. Sure enough, a month or two later, hey, I know you're doing work on me because there's a lot of shit going on now. And the situation went away and now it's coming back and it's heavier. And I said, honey, I didn't do anything to you. Blah 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 blah. No, I know you did because I know the signs and blah 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, now this bitch is a reader now. Okay. So I sent another email over and I also did a live and I told y'all when it comes down to getting spiritual work done with people, you got to be careful what the fuck you're doing because you think that we're not able to see. You think we don't know what the fuck you're doing. You think that we're talking about spirits and stuff and we're just talking. And that's why I tell y'all, when I have an in for somebody and somebody really threatens my livelihood and somebody really threatens my safety and I'm really concerned for my safety and my livelihood and how I'm going to pay my bills, bitch, you're gonna get fucking got. And I don't gotta come out, I don't gotta tell you, I don't have to say that. You're gonna get got because I believe in my spirit. I believe in what it is that I do. And I have done nothing to piss off any spirit, whether it's the Christian God, the Jewish God, the Hindu God. I've not done anything to piss off these spirits or these deities. I'm a good person. I put out good light and my intentions are always pure. So when you try to fuck up that intention because you're just malicious or you're just hateful, you're just jealous, you're actually allowing this dark, the universal dark, to come back and fuck your ass up. And I don't gotta burn no candles. I don't gotta do no work, or y'all don't have to say, "Oh, get them together, spirit." Ha ha. I don't gotta get into all that because I know that you're wrong, and you know that you're wrong, and that shit's gonna eat your ass up. Okay. And so, like I said, that's the type of work that I like to do. When you fucked me up going into a restaurant, going into a business, and anybody can tell you this, and this is nothing shady. Going even to one of my sisters, they got fired from a job, and I told them, don't do nothing about it. If you need to go to get a lawyer, seek out that lawyer, but don't do nothing stupid. Don't call that job. Don't leave a bad review. Don't try to call and get people fired because you knew secrets and now because you got fired, you want to turn everybody over. Give it to God. Let the universe handle it. And when I tell y'all that business was shut down in 3 years, when I say it was a big business that had franchises all around America, all of them got shut down that was connected to the people that hired and fired her. All of them got shut down. So, like I said, that's how I work with motherfucking energy. And it's not just about saying, God, let the will be done. No, you have to have daily talks. You have to have daily affirmations. I did good. I know I did good. I gave love into this situation. I poured love into this situation. And all I got out of it was hate. So I need this bitterness. I need the sourness to be turned back sweet, God. Handle this. And girl, keep it moving. So like I said, that's how I like to get down. You piss me off as a landlord. You piss me off as a coworker. You piss me off as a sales clerk. You piss me off as a whatever. Bitch, either your business gonna get fucked up or you're gonna get fucked up. Let me tell you another story. I went into a pizza place down here. Oh, come on in here, spirit. Oh, come on in here, bitch, and I'm gonna be done. Okay, because the voice is coming back and I want to keep it. Because I talk a lot, bitch, and I don't give a fuck. Let me talk. Okay. I love talking. Okay, let me fucking talk. But I'm be done with this right now. I went to a pizza place 2 years ago. And I was shocked to see people of color in this pizza place because I was in a hick part of town, girl. Very, very hickish. They ride horses, they talk with a twang like they from the South and shit. And, you're not from the South, you're from California. How you talk like that? And well, we didn't go to school. I dropped out of school when I was in the 3rd grade. Oh, okay. So you sound like you're from the South because you're uneducated. That's fucked up. So either way, I go into this place, giving them my money because they cook good food. They cook good salad, good pizza. Don't even ask me how they make the salad good because the salad is already pre-packed, but it tastes fucking good, girl. And okay, they give you Parmesan cheese in a salad, girl. They're just good, girl. The cookies were good, the brownies were good. And I just said, let me go support them because I'm having a midnight craving. Let's go get some pizza. So I get up in there and I see a tall black man. Now he was a handsome black man, but the motherfucker attitude was nasty. And I don't know if he was bringing this up because, he couldn't see me because it was nighttime and I was in a tinted window car. So I come in there and he's having a non-binary conversation with this white woman. Okay. And the lady's just like, yeah, I agree with you. And he's just so upset because the teacher suspended his daughter because they called the teacher Mrs. Earlson when the teacher said it's not Mrs. Just call me Earlson. And he's like, well, from we call a man Mister, and we call a woman Miss or Mrs. and blah 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 blah. And my daughter got fired from that shit. And this shit's get out of hand. They fucking up our children, you know. So he's having this conversation, and I'm just like, how the fuck did I walk in on this? So I'm sitting there giving the looks like, okay, bitch, can you shut this motherfucker up so you can help me? So mama's, talking to him. Blah, blah, blah. When they got finished, then mama's like, hi, how can I help you? So I order my food. She gets it together. She give it to me. I leave out, and I was just like so stirred up in my spirit because I thought to myself, and I always think about this, you guys. When I hear about people talking about gay people, I think about white people or anybody racist talking about any race, right? Like I think about the Christian or the Jews persecuting the Christians. I think about the Muslim persecuting the Christians. I think about the Christians persecuting the gays. I think about the heterosexual people coming for the gays. I think about all this shit when I say a racist situation or a homophobic situation. I think about all that like, damn, this is fucked up. Like, I don't know why, but I just connect all that. So I was thinking for a quick second, I could imagine this black man coming into this white establishment, and all these white folks are just cracking jokes about black people. Oh nigga, oh my god, those seed spitting ass motherfuckers, those apes and da 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 da. I just cannot imagine that this black man would be comfortable and he would just be like, okay, I'm just gonna let them talk and I'm just gonna order my food and I'm gonna go. I was really turned off by that. So I called the manager of the store, and the manager made it seem like immediately, y'all. Now, this is less than 3 minutes after I left out the store. Oh, I know. No, no, bitch, you didn't know because you heard the conversation. That's what it was. And you saw me come in because there was a camera there. That's what happened. And he was just trying to cover ass. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, she already told me about it. And I do apologize. She said that she did not want to, cut off the other customer because she did not, want to upset him. And then she did not know how comfortable you were having that conversation or hearing that conversation. And I'm like, so why was the conversation being had then? Because this is a public situation. And let's say, God forbid, y'all would have started a fight between me and this man, or hell, me and your worker. And now your worker is in danger. Like, it's all about safety. You need to train your employee to not have a conversation about anything with religion, race, or any of that when it comes to public conversations. She could have easily ignored the conversation. I've went to restaurants, I've been to stores where there's spiritual conversations, and the worker act like they didn't hear what the fuck I was saying. And I said it loud and very clear. They were very uncomfortable with the conversation. I knew it. And they went ahead and just ignored it and said, thank you so much. Have a great day. And I accepted it and I kept it moving. So it's like she could have did the same thing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to reach out to corporate about this because I don't feel like you handled this situation the best to your best of your ability. It's not just about, her coming through and, it's very nonchalant when he apologized too. It wasn't about that. It's about the fact is that she's not properly trained. And the fact that you allow another patron to come in there and feel very uncomfortable, it's just being here for that. And I said also, that also means that you guys probably sitting back cracking jokes about black people, Asian people, Hispanic people. And yeah, girl, you're not going to be in California. So I hung up that phone, y'all. I literally reached out to corporate. Corporate did not respond back to me, girl. I think like it took them like 2 messages in the email. Say, thank you so much for reaching out to us. Someone will get back to you. Hell, maybe they did call me and I just never got it because it was a fucking weird number. I don't know. But they didn't leave a voicemail. Make a long story short, y'all, make a long story short. When I tell y'all that I went to this place a couple of weeks, it's not funny, but it is funny. I went to this. Y'all, listen, I'm going to do a video footage. I'm going to go on Google. I'm going to see if Google will show a street view of this restaurant. I'm going to screenshot it. And then I'm going to show y'all live video footage of this restaurant saying, building available for leasing. For leasing, contact, blah, 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 blah. Y'all, when I said that they are out of business, y'all, and this happened last year, right? This happened last year, I believe, in the beginning of last year. This business is gone. Okay, this business is gone, girl. When I say it's gone, gone, gone. Like I said, that's how I like to operate, baby. I like to operate like that, baby. Let me go to Tennessee. Let me go to motherfucking Memphis. Let me go to fucking Texas. Let me go to Florida. Where did they go? They went to the Kansas City and they got that rainbow cake. And that cake shop lady said, "We don't support you homosexuals." That bitch would have been out of motherfucking business. That, you know what? That's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be extending, okay, our helping hands to my brothers and sisters, whether you're gay or straight, black or white. Come on in here. Whether you're a Christian or Jewish, whether you are a millennium or Generation Z or X, we are going to be extending some services for you, baby, up until motherfucking December the 21st. We're going to give y'all a discount on getting these motherfucking businesses together. If you are a victim of discrimination on any way, shape, and form, whether it is your job, whether it's your housing, whether it is your market on the corner, whether you live in a state that don't support you because you are black, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. And you want to teach that motherfucking business a lesson, reach out to me. I'm going to show you how you're going to get them motherfucking ass together. And no, you don't have to worry about getting your hands dirty. You don't got to worry about getting your hands dirty. You don't got to worry about getting nobody else's hands dirty. They ain't going to have no video footage of nothing going down. They ain't going to have none of that. We're going to allow spirit to come on in here and work things out. And spirit move very quickly, too, might I add. They move very quickly when it comes to the spirit of discrimination because my spirits don't play when it comes to discrimination, baby. That's why I said, baby, I don't have those type of situations when I'm out in public, bitch, because your ass will get got. Don't you fix your mouth and say nigga, bitch. Right there, girl. Before she get the word nigga out, I wish I would meet a Karen and she called me a she-male or something, girl. Before she gets sheep, girl, she gonna choke on what the fuck she's saying. Guarantee, girl. Before she get out, you fucking nigga in a wig ass bitch. Right there, girl, she gonna croak over. Guarantee it, girl. Guarantee it. Girl, guarantee it, girl. Let somebody clock the team disrespect me, motherfucking person, and you work at a motherfucking establishment. Guarantee, girl, they're gonna fall right there. They're gonna fall right there, bitch. Guarantee. Guarantee, girl. Mark my word. Mark my word, girl. That's how I get down. That's the dirty shit I like to do. Okay? I'm a love and light person, but I like to get down and dirty when you disrespect me, bitch. How? And don't you think you're not gonna fight fire with fire? Because I'm definitely gonna fight fire with fire. You might have whatever you think you got, but I'm gonna show you that spirit also has what spirit has. The spirit is always in motherfucking control. Anyway, let me go, y'all. Come on in here, Lachey. Yes, honey, Lachey. Ow! Come on in here, Das Lachey Nanane. Yes, honey. Lachey. Come on in here. Yes, come on in here, Jaleel. I was thinking about you yesterday, Jaleel. I said, what is Jaleel up to, honey? You know, I was thinking about you and Lady Gaga. Don't ask me why, honey. You know, I love Lady Gaga music. I'm not really a fan of Lady Gaga, but I love her music. And I was like, oh, I know why I was thinking about you. I said, where's my goddamn Seas of Oshun song at? Excuse me, not goddamn. Where's my God revealing, God uplifting Seas of Oshun song at? Johnny, where's Seas of Oshun at? I need an introduction song so I can play, okay? Where is it at? We love your, what do you call your music? Indie, Gardy? What is your music? I found an indie station on Sirius XM radio, and I think it's called Channel 35. And I love the music they play. They play some very nice indie music. I love indie music. You know, I'm a weird person. So I love weird music, okay? I like that, you know, bring a synthesizer, add in a planet sound of like Saturn or something. Maybe put a little, when they play at the morgue and shit, that little, add that to the song and talk about how you love Delilah. Okay, maybe somebody could make a song called Mia. Forget Seas of Oshun right now. Maybe they can call it Mia, Mystic Merkaba. So maybe they say the Merkaba or something. Girl, somebody need to write a song about me. Hello, somebody need to write a song about me, girl. I had only one person write a rap song about me years ago, girl, and y'all know who this person is. Hello, and we got proof. We got proof, baby, too. Unless he was fucking blonde. Unless he was blowing smoke up my ass, okay, and say he was gonna write a song about a brown skin, okay, okay, with a big booty, okay, and big brains, girl. Unless he was motherfucking lying, girl. Hello, I'm gonna mind my business, though, girl, because I don't tell. I don't tell unless you don't pay your dues. No, but oh, girl, my throat is feeling a lot better, girl. Praise you, God. Anyway, come on in here. Yes, Lachey. Yes, honey. I feel you there. I know that's right. Yes, honey. Yes. Oops. Jolly L. Right. Jolly L. Okay. Okay, girl. You sounded like they misspelled my motherfucking passport. That pissed me the hell off too, girl. And then it said my passport came from New Orleans. I said, is it down there? My New Orleans folks don't know how to fucking spell. Is that what the fuck happened? Cause you know they don't say punk, they say punks. You know they don't say sissy, they say sissy. You know they don't say niggles, they say noggas. You know they don't say walk on down, they say whoa on there. You know how New Orleans girl they make up their own languages and shit, girl. Girl, they say this ebonics and shit. It ain't no damn ebonics. And ain't motherfucking Geechee neither, girl. Anyway, come on in here. Yes, honey. Ow. You saw how my old job, the whole county put everyone out of the. I know that's right. Come on in, Spirit. That's how Spirit works. See, that's the type of work I like. That's the dirty work I like to do. Okay. That's the dirty work I like to do, like what Amazon got coming. Hello? I said what the fuck I said. There's some changes brewing over Amazon if they don't get their shit together. There's some changes brewing over Amazon. I noticed during the panoramic, a lot of people signed up for Amazon Prime because they had nothing to do. They got tired of Hulu and Netflix and all that. So by them signing for Amazon Prime, those who've been an Amazon Prime member since 2012, like myself, okay, we've been pushed on the back fucking burner. We order items and either we don't get the items that we order or we got to wait an extra 3 or 4 days. Baby, I paid for 2 days shipping. That's why I do Prime and I got to wait a week for it. Baby, I fucking up. So they got to get their shit together. But right now there's a red cloud hovering over their fucking back office. Hello? And they better be lucky that Jeff Bezos ain't in that motherfucking office no more. Okay? So Amazon got that cloud looming over their asses, bitch. And like I said, girl, they're gonna be next too. That's gonna be a national wide coverage that y'all gonna see. Amazon gonna have it coming too. Mark my word. They in red right now. You wait until they turn to black. Okay. Hello. Okay. They were at yellow. First they were at white, and then they went from white to yellow, then yellow to start transitioning a little bit into like the blues and the greens, start transitioning over into the yellows and all that good stuff, girl. Then after that it went into the red. Okay. And then after reds they have purple, then they have motherfucking black. Okay. That's all the colors together in one. So like I said, they're in red right now. Bitch, they better get it together. I'm telling y'all right now, publicly, y'all seeing it. I'm still laughing about how they were to the employees. Nasty. That's why they went out of business, honey. God don't play. Hello? Okay. Elohim don't play. El Shaddai don't play. Okay. Adonai Javare don't play. Iaoa does not play. Come on in here. Hello? Okay. Okay. Rafa Nisa don't play. Okay, come on in here. El Banter don't play. Okay, the Spirit of God moves very quickly. Okay, Spirit of God moves very quickly. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go, y'all. Love and light. I appreciate y'all, really do, y'all. Love and light, honey. I'm gonna relax myself. I just got up. I need to, get myself together. Do some deep breaths. Okay, it's only 10:44. Oh shit, I gotta go do some teas too right now. It's only 10:44. Okay, I need to relax myself before it gets a little hotter. I need to clear from by my door. I brought all my luggage in and stuff yesterday, late last night, and honey, I got to move the shit from by the door. Okay, so now that that's done, girl, we go back to regular programming. Okay. Anyway, y'all, love and light. Have a good day, y'all. Happy Friday, y'all. Be good to yourselves. Okay. Stay positive, y'all. Okay. And if you need to let someone have it, girl, that's still being positive. Okay. Okay. Bye for now, y'all.